is locked.
You're still losing blood, Kaslo. The Rogar got you good.
I didn't let you out of prison to worry about me.
We didn't come all this way just so you could die on the doorstep.
I've treated injuries like this one before. I'll deal with it once we get inside.
The man we're looking for. How will we find him?
He's the leader of all humanity. If we find his guards, we'll find him.
So far, I've seen only corpses. No survivors.
The Rogar have clearly breached the walls of the monastery. Antanas would have given his life to protect his people. If he is alive, then some of them might have survived too.
There must be some way to open this door.
A switch, perhaps, or a key.
These things keep coming. We fight back, but there are too many of them. It is sickening to see them move. Their limbs twist and turn in ways they're not supposed to. And their smell. It's like fire and death creeping up your nose. One of the creatures we were fighting spat on us. The saliva hit my eye. It burned, and it burns deeper into me.
Mighty Antanas, my findings on the most important principal judge assassin are indeed a track of hatred and vengeance. It appears he must have loathed the act of physical struggle as much as he hated the Rogar itself. Thus, he wished for his fights to be short and lethal.
It is in me, and it is changing me. My skull. The bones are moving, growing. It does not feel like poison in my veins, more like liquid darkness. We have seen with others what happens next. Eyesight goes first, then follows sight. Brother William, Brother Peter and I won't let the disease take us. We will choose death before it chooses us.
Dear Father, the fires on the horizon, they are spreading towards our village. I beg you, be careful. Something evil is happening. I can feel that. But always seek refuge here, in the monastery. Whatever happens, Antanas can save us. Please, please, be safe.
Mighty Antanas, as requested, I have been seeking the origins of the powers that the principal judge cleric possessed. Unfortunately, the only records I found indicate nothing more than the fact that his physique was the weakest of all three. And because of that, he had to find a way to gain an advantage over his enemies.
I found a key. What are you waiting?
One of those lords Kaslo keeps talking about.
Soon after banishing the god, the three men that were known as the Judges parted ways forever. Apart from their common goal, they were very different in every possible way. 3 statues were built for them on the square of the Judges, displaying the distinct paths they had taken. These statues hold a secret, as if it were their heart, but it is retained by the stone. Only the Shard of Heroes could make that heart beat, and only an unearthly force could tear it out. We can't stand against such forces much longer. We must find a place to hide. A place with walls and soldiers, mighty Antanas. We will be on our way. Please prepare for a few dozen refugees.
exactly were the Lords? They wielded power beyond our understanding. They fought fiercely, and they blindly followed the god. Anyone who tried to talk to them, reason with them, failed. The Lords did not come for discussion. They came to serve their purpose. To lead the Rogar army against the humans.
Mighty Antanas. There is not much to be found on the principal judge warrior, apart from his outstanding will and persistence that led him to train his body and spirit to never give up. Yet, I personally wouldn't believe any fairy tales about killing a lord with bare fists.
You... help me. Please.
What happened to your hand?
Spider venom. It burns like Adir himself touched it.
Rip the wound and suck the poison out.
Too late. It already spread.
There's only one way to stop the venom. Separate the poisoned limb from the body.
You want me to cut my arm off? You're a madman.
You'll see the judges soon then.
I can't. I won't. It's in your hands.
All right. On your head be it.
Thank you. I owe my life to you, stranger. Wait. You're not one of the monastics. The markings on your face.
A gift from the court. A reminder of my sins.
Please, put the axe down now.
You need someone to patch you up. You won't hold long in this state.
I am the healer monk here. And yes, I see the irony of the situation.
You must have supplies.
I do. They're in the laboratory, but the place is full of Rogar beasts. It's no use. I won't make it there in this condition.
Here, take this one.
Thank you. If we both survive to see the Keystone Citadel, I hope I'll pass again.
As if one wasn't enough.
Mighty Antanas. My research is over. I dare to claim that this gauntlet does only one thing, but it does it rather well. It eats hatred like a hungry lion and spits it out like a dragon spits fire. Its bearer can wield it like a horrible weapon, but his soul must not be pure. A shattered soul will make the most out of this device.
6th night on watch. How could the Rogar get inside the sacred walls of Keystone? Appeared out of nowhere. The graveyard is swarming with them. I need to alert the others.
Mighty Antanas, I've found traces of a Rogar lord that was once known for his preoccupation with the physical form, and his shield being no less than a weaponry masterpiece. That's most peculiar, as I would never have suspected Rogar to care for it. No wonder he had the most dedicated followers in all the battles he commanded.
When much blood has been spilled, the veil between worlds gets thinner. It may even rip. Then worlds collide. Keystone has been built to prevent that from happening. It is not just a monument of the battle itself. The monastery is a lock, and as long as it stands, we are safe. This is my 6th night on watch. The fires on the horizon have burnt out. An all-encompassing silence has fallen. Maybe the Rogar have retreated. I hope the villagers can return to their homes soon.
is it?
Where is what?
Back off! This doesn't concern you.
Whatever you want. You won't get an answer from a dead man.
Seems it's your lucky day, altar boy.
What was that about?
They're liars, and worse besides. Not only did they steal my family valuables, but they've hidden the pathway.
The pathway?
A door to places otherwise unreachable. Places that hold secrets, and secrets hold power. I was on my way there when the Rogar appeared out of nowhere.
Why are you so sure it's still here?
It's in the Book of Lineage, and the book does not lie.
You sure those friars stole from you? I've always taken them for bookworms, not lifters.
Don't be a fool. The men in here are just as twisted and corrupt as the people outside. I bet Antanas, this savior, allows it. They've bled the villagers dry over the years. They think people forget that the truth gets buried with the bodies they helped create. But they're wrong. I know what they did.
This is a monk.
No criminals allowed. If it's to be an inquisition, tell me about that constellation on your ugly face. I thought not. Let's both keep our secrets.
I must go.
Suit yourself. You again. Maybe you want to help me out. You see, I'm looking for a dagger. Poor craftsmanship, simple, rusty. Seen it by any chance?
I might have found what belongs to you.
You found it. Its engraving will point me toward the pathway, as soon as I can decipher it. Since I've no need to look in the catacombs anymore, you can have this key.
I must go.
Suit yourself.
Hey, over here! Shh! You'll wake it up! Let me out of here! The jailer's key is right behind you! No! If you open his door, the sound will wake up the beast in my cell!
I need to go.
Soon after banishing the god, the three men that were known as the Judges parted ways forever. Apart from their common goal, they were very different in every possible way. 3 statues were built for them on the square of the Judges, displaying the distinct paths they had taken. These statues hold a secret, as if it were their heart, but it is retained by the stone. Only the Shard of Heroes could make that heart beat, and only an unearthly force could tear it out. We can't stand against such forces much longer. We must find a place to hide. A place with walls and soldiers. Mighty Antanas, we will be on our way. Please prepare for a few dozen refugees.
Mighty Antanas. There is not much to be found on the principal judge warrior, apart from his outstanding will and persistence that led him to train his body and spirit to never give up. Yet, I personally wouldn't believe any fairy tales about killing a lord with bare fists.
What exactly were the Lords? They wielded power beyond our understanding. They fought fiercely, and they blindly followed the god. Anyone who tried to talk to them, reason with them, failed.
You.
Rip the...
Too late.
You'll... All right.
Thank you.
Here.
Thank you. If we both survive to see the Keystone Citadel, I hope our paths cross again.
One wasn't enough.
Mighty Antanas, I've found traces of a Rogar lord that was once known for his preoccupation with the physical form, and his shield being no less than a weaponry masterpiece. That's most peculiar, as I would never have suspected Rogar to care for it. No wonder he had the most dedicated followers in all the battles he commanded. Mighty Antanas. My research is over. I dare to claim that this gauntlet does only one thing, but it does it rather well. It eats hatred like a hungry lion, and spits it out like a dragon spits fire. Its bearer can wield it like a horrible weapon, but his soul must not be pure. A shattered soul will make the most out of this device.
When much blood has been spilled, the veil between worlds gets thinner. It may even rip. Then worlds collide. Keystone has been built to prevent that from happening. It is not just a monument of the battle itself. The monastery is a lock, and as long as it stands, we are safe. This is my 6th night on watch. The fires on the horizon have burnt out. An all-encompassing silence has fallen. Maybe the Rogar have retreated. I hope the villagers can return to their homes soon. night on watch. How could the Rukar get inside the sacred walls of Eastern? Appeared out of nowhere. The graveyard is swarming with them. I need to alert the others.
Where?
Back up!
Whatever you...
Seen...
What was that?
There...
The park? What?
It...
You should...
Don't. They... But they...
This is...
If...
I must...
Suit... You again. You see...
I might have...
You found... Since...
I must go.
Sutures... You again.
need...
My workers have started rebuilding the foundations of the West Wing. We thought we knew our monastery inside out. Yes, it contains many secrets, but something like this? We discovered corridors deep in the ground. It looks nothing like the monastery as we know it. Must have been built on something that's much older, maybe even older than the church stories.
We found those two fighting in the rain, calling each other murderers. We didn't have time to investigate. We imprisoned both of them, just in case, even if none of them...
Watch out! There are some freaks on your side of the gate! you again.
Stannis! Wait. Kaz, look. Check.
I have...
Maybe he's look. You've
This is my 4th night on watch. The first 3 have been quiet, except for the rumours that spread among us. Rumours about the Rogar. They are nowhere to be seen. But there's a glow on the horizon. The villages are burning, and the fire may creep closer. I don't think it will be quiet much longer. I must reach the signal tower on the other side of the Great Yard. It's suicide, but I have no other choice. This is our only hope for help. If there is still a place help can come from.
This is getting out of hand. The villagers gather in front of the monastery and demand sanctuary. We can't let any more in. We will starve to death. Antanas ordered us to close the gate, and I understand his reasons, but these people, he's supposed to be the savior.
Finally you're here. Quick, we don't have time to lose.
Where have you been?
I reached the Citadel. I was able to speak to Antanas. He is concerned about the pathway to the Rogar realm. We must stop the Rogar lords from entering our world. You must travel through the pathway and stop them.
How are your injuries?
One of the monks tended my wounds. I'm not fighting fit, but you don't have to worry about having to deal with my corpse just yet.
What is it I must do?
We need to stop the Rogar lords from entering our world. The Rogars are transitioning from the realm from the other side of this pathway.
Once I'm there, how do I stop them?
Traversing dimensions requires a vast amount of power. Look for a source or manifestation of such power.
Why did you get me out of prison?
These are desperate times, Harkin. I freed you and the others because we need hard men to do a hard thing. You have neither my absolution nor approval of your crimes. But from what you've done thus far, I must agree that you fare pretty well.
Enough talk. Let's go.
Secure this area first, Harkin. Only then we can proceed. There is a lord in the graveyard. It must be destroyed before we can move forward.
graves need to be tended and never forgotten. graveyard has been plundered. The most damage is around the grave of this murderer, the Skinner. Was it the work of a thief, or has the murderer risen from his grave? Nobody believes me, but this cursed soul needs to be put to rest.
When the judges banished the god, the Rogar disappeared, together with a whole temple. People say that sometimes when you visit the Hand of God Mountains, you can see a mirage of the temple. Could it be that they somehow got sucked into another dimension of some sorts?
Some people say we punish too harshly. I say it's not even enough. We are still much too forgiving. Whoever commits a crime should be killed right away. After any crime, we'd be rid of all the villains and would live in eternal peace. But instead, we put them away in here, and I'm the one who has to take care of them. Care. That's the last thing they deserve.
We didn't finish the work in the side corridors. The ceiling collapsed. We were told to leave it alone as it makes a good shortcut. From the main catacombs entrance, keep heading left. Eventually you will reach the hole in the wall. This might be the shortest way right now.
I have to accept it. There is no way to really drive it away. The only thing I can do is channel it into new forms, mutations. They may be our future. Many people will not like this, but they need to see the alternative is not having a future at all.
Antanas is powerful beyond anything I have ever witnessed. He is determined to free this world of evil. He has succeeded in pulling demons out of the bodies of the possessed. Could it be the beginning of an end of evil?
sword must be cursed. Found it in a grave I plundered a few nights ago. The grave of some Kylander, I think. When I held it, I felt weak. I felt sick. But the sword itself, it's incredible. Whoever finds it, leave it be. It is too dangerous.
Good. You've made it this far. I was worried, but I guess the Scythe just couldn't keep up with you.
They are skilled fighters.
Well, 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 look what the cat dragged in.
Kaslo, meet Yetka. She's looking for whatever she's trying to find.
You don't know the half of it, Harkin. I can see you've picked up a monk. The last one I met, I dumped.
Charming. You know how to break ice in conversation, don't you?
Yetka, let me guess. You have business here.
Miss this? Not a chance. There's a wealth of buried treasure over there, and I intend to take my share.
What's on the other side of the pathway?
It separates our world from the Rogar realm. It leads to an abandoned temple that once belonged to humans. The Rogar are attacking from there, and Tanis bade me go there and do whatever is in my power to stop the Rogar invasion.
How will this lead us to Antanas?
It won't. Not yet. The first thing we need to do is to make the area safe. And when I say we, I mean you. These injuries would make me more of a hindrance than asset to our cause.
I work better alone anyway.
Enter the pathway now, Harkin. Find a way to stop the Rogar Lords. Only once they're stopped, we can meet with Antanas. Enter the pathway now, Harkin. Find a way to stop the Rogar Lords. Only once they're stopped, we can meet with Antanas.
Harkin, what is taking you so long? I can't believe it. It's not a chamber. It's a whole other world. It looks familiar, but like a child's memory. It's twisted, broken. That ray of light, is this the device you're looking for? Well, never mind. Off to get some treasure. Finders keepers.
Hideous.
He took his leaden sword in hand.
You can speak.
As can you. Imagine my surprise.
What are you?
I don't know. I do not abide the mortal laws. I left the realm of men 100 lifetimes ago. I do not have a name. I don't remember it. And it does not matter here.
You left the realm of men?
From the moment the universes were born, they began to die. It's was inevitable. Nothing stays the same. Even you are changing in this moment, right in front of me. And I in front of you.
This is absurd.
It does not matter much which way you go.
What are you doing here?
Something is searching for me. Something of high value. It will arrive by and by.
What do you mean?
It will come when the Rogar go.
The Rogar are not leaving anytime soon.
Coming and going, going and coming. It makes no difference to me.
What is this precious thing you seek?
It is a crystal, a very special crystal. A crystal that can rend a tear between the realms. A tear powerful enough to distort other ruptures.
The Rogar could be using that crystal to enter our world.
You will find the crystal itself in the place of power. A place where all energy gathers. Take it away, and the Rogar lords will travel no more. Then, bring it back to me. Yes.
These tools, are you a smithy of some sort?
In some ways, yes. You could say so. I do have dealings with weapons and the like.
Craft something for me.
You asked me for a glass of water, and I could give you the ocean.
Give me the ocean, then.
Show me one of your runes, and with this rune, you can imbue any weapon you like.
We owe you.
Harkin, you won't believe this. See, I found this stone tablet. It's incomplete, but it's written in the language of my book of lineage. Where does it come from? I need the source.
I'll see if I can find some.
Right. It wouldn't hurt if you made yourself useful for a change. If I knew where they came from, I might be able to translate them.
We owe you.
Hark, see, where does it come?
What's this?
It's the only thing that's left of my family. And I know that they had a vision of me finding that Well, I wish you'd just fall on your sword and die. How about that?